sorry. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, right? So how do I remove when I get in a fraction state like this? I have fractions on both side. What am I supposed to get? I'm supposed to make my variable alone, right? But I have to get rid of this fraction thing. The fraction thing is getting in way. If there is fraction, I cannot get n alone. So I'm just going to remove that fraction by doing something. So before you understand the cross multiplication, I want to you guys to understand this old method. Yes, Kavya, what is the question, Kavya? If you have any, you're raising your hand. I better be some. Oh yes. Mathi bade is what is this?
2x 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 2.
Yeah, but okay, okay. So I just get there then. Akash, what is your question? I know what you asked me, Kavya. I'll do that. Yes, Akash.
सर के हुन्छ म हिजो एब्सेन्ट थिएँ कि नेटले गर्दा फर्स्ट डे भनौँ न
फर्स्टदेखि त हुँदैन आकाश मेरो त एक पिरियड थियो हिजो अनि त्यो पुरै आज पनि दोहोऱ्यो नि आई हेभ द भिडियो इन युट्युब आकाश इफ यु वान्ट द हेल्प okay so I cannot do that Akash because you understand right all the students will be listening to the same thing whole period so the video is there and if you don't understand you can understand it by just listening to this now don't worry so and please don't try to miss the classes that's why it is bad. Okay, so up to here, I'm just doing the same thing, right? Trying to solve this equation by removing everything except the variable. I'm bringing this on both sides. So I'm removing this 1 by 4, divide by 1 by 4 by multiplying by 1 by 4. I get here. And here what I'm doing is I'm trying to reduce. If I go and prime factorize 16 like this, Kavya, if I prime factorize 16 like this, it'll be 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are, and I'll go on doing it. And then in one step, I will get this, right? How many 4 2s? 4 2s. So this is what I'm doing here. So I'm getting 4 2s for 16, right? In the same way, if I do it for 8, you can see I've already done for 8 also here in 16. If I take this much, it is for 8. So if I take this much only, it is 8. So I have 3 2 in 8. So I'm just putting it like that. 8 means this, 16 means here. So now what am I doing? If I cut, okay, here's this. So now what I can do is I can remove, I'm just doing the reduction, right, Kavya? So I've already taught you how to do that. I'm just going to remove this much because it's like doing the equivalent fraction, multiplying by 2 here and 2 here, 2 here and 2 here, 2 here and 2 here. So I can just remove all of them and get the total fraction that is 2 by 1. So to get rid of this minus 1 by 2, I have added 1 by 2 here. Because of that, there is 1 by 2 here also. Okay, this 1 by 2 is nothing from, nothing up, has nothing to do with 16 by 8. It is just a 1 by 2 that I put here to remove this minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 is removed. And from here I get, I removed everything and I got, so, okay. So I'll just do that here. So I'll just write the reduced term here, right? So that you guys won't be confused in what I'm doing here. So if I reduce 3 2s here and then 3 2s here, this is what I'm left with after reduction, right? And now I'm supposed to, this 2 1s are 2, right? So I'm 2 by 1. So what am I doing? I'm taking LCM and I'm trying to add the fraction. So 2 by 1 and 1 by 2, I need to get the denominator same. So I'm multiplying by 2 here and 2 here. So I get 4 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that's 5 by 2. N by 2 is equals to 5 by 2. I hope now it's clear. Are you still raising your hand? Please, if you have no question, don't raise your hand. Your question, okay.
यहाँ कसरी 2 by 2 के अरे 2 2 ले मल्टिप्लाई गरे त फेरि
because LCM लिएको काव्य we cannot हेर्नु त 1 2 by 1 र 1 by 2 त जोड्न मिल्दैन नि त like term हैन to make it like term we are making it like term equivalent fraction थाहा पाएर we're just making it like term okay yes Akash you have any question please lower your hand if you don't have any questions Akash yeah Akash ko lower hand भयो okay Rosen
No.
Rosen
yes
yes Rosen any question
no I'll tell the process of these two questions you gave okay
Okay, okay, wait. Yes, we'll get there. I'll ask you. Rose, okay, Sasbi,
I don't understand.
which part?
That multiplying that 16 लाई टुक्रा टुक्रा भएर कसरी multiply गरेको part.
16 लाई यसरी we reduce 16 लाई reduce गरेको it's I hope यसरी गरेको 2 2 जा 2 4 जा 8 so 2 2 जा 4 2 1 जा 2 so this is what we are doing Sasbi अनि 16 को ठाउँमा can we write this for 16 16 भनेको यसरी लेख्न मिल्यो 2 multiply 2 2 multiply okay I'm just going to have to write 4 twos oh my god another 3 twos below the okay come on it's done right can I write that Sasbi 16 भनेको 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 भयो Sasbi is that okay
Yes.
अनि 8 भनेको चाहिँ 2 into 2 तीनटा 2 गर्न मिल्यो So please, everyone, listen. I'm trying to explain the same thing for two people, and then this is what waste. Is that okay, Sasbi? Sasbi? Hey, okay. I think it's okay. Right? Because Sasbi mute herself. Sasbi? Sasbi, don't mute yourself. Right? I'm trying to unmute you, but it's not happening. Oh shit. Did I? Wait, Kavya, wait. I see you raising your hand. I just want to get clear with Sasbi and I come to you. Yes, Sasbi? Sasbi?
Yes.
Are you is this okay?
Yes, I'm here.
Is this okay up to here?
Yes, yes, yes.
And now
Yes,
we
okay.
have it's everything is okay, just up to here it's okay.
Yes.
Which one is yes? Up to here or
Everything okay.
huh?
Everything is okay. Everything.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing, right? I'm cutting this 3 and this 3 twos, and that's how I get 2 by 1. Okay, everything is okay. That's very good. Kavya, everything is okay, Kavya?
यो प्लस 1/2 चाहिँ किन राखिराख्नु भा
Because मैले यहाँ एलसीएम ल्याएको थिएन नि त अनि अब एलसीएम लिए अनि अब 1/2 हट्यो 5/2 भयो. I haven't
हुँदैन
1/2 hasn't been added, no. When it's added, it's 5/2.
सर
Yes.
अनि म्युट नगर्दिनु न म्युट गर्दै भने पनि अनम्युट गर्न मिल्ने गर्नु न तपाईँ कस्तो
And then I will have disturbance coming from everyone. Like, if you want to speak, I will let you speak, just raise your hand. But your question needs to be related to the
you
topic.
won't
I will just, one by one. If I'm talking with someone else, what is the use of making you, speak? That's why I don't. Okay. So everyone, if you have any question, I'll make you mute, but I will unmute you if you have any question related to the topic. Don't tell me that I was absent and this and that. That'll just distract me. Okay. So we are here, right? Everyone is here on the same page. We have understood how we got here, right? So this is where the cross multiplication comes in. And we're doing it now. Okay, everyone listen very carefully. If I'm supposed to remove that 2, if you have understood the reduction method, if I'm really supposed to remove that fraction thing, what am I supposed to do is, I'm supposed to remove that 2 from there, right? So how will I do that? C, Control V. So I can do that by multiplying by 2 here. So this will be a little bit so by multiplying by 2 here, right? Because my 2 is 2 by 1. I will explain that in a while. So and 5 by 2, I have to do the sorry. So I have to do the same thing for 5 by 2. Multiply by 2. So what am I doing here? I'm multiplying by 2, right? I'm removing the denominators here. So if I want to remove the 2 from here, I will multiply by 2 here. And if I want to remove 2 from here, I will multiply by 2 from. So let's just say I'm removing 2 from here, from this. Okay. So fortunately, what happened here is if I remove 2 from one side, another side also 2 will be removed because there is 2 in both sides. So we are very lucky in this situation. But for a while, let's imagine we are not lucky either. Let's imagine that we are not lucky. In place of 2, we have 3. Just imagine that we have 3 here. Now, what do we need to do is, by adding 2 on both sides, I have get rid of 2. Okay, I have get rid of 2 by this 2, but there is still 3. There is still fraction here. So I want to get rid of that 3 also. So what do? I multiply both sides by 3 again. So the earlier I'm multiplying by 2 to get rid of that this 2, and which I did get rid of. And now I want to get rid of this 3 so that there will be no fraction left in my solution. So I'm multiplying by 3 and I have to do it on the both side. Now what will happen here? Like in reduction, this 2 and this 2 will cancel out, right? Because this 2 means 2 by 1. If you have confusion here, this 2 can be taken as 2 by 1. This 3 can be taken as 3 by 1. And this 2 can be taken as 2 by 1. If you're confusion in how I'm multiplying this, so this 3 can be taken as 3 by 1. When they all will multiply, 2 and 3 will multiply n, and this 2 will be in the denominator. So I can cut this 2 and this 2 because this will be in numerator and this will be in denominator. In the same way, I can cut this 3 and this 3 because this 3 will be in denominator and this 3 will be in numerator after the multiplication. Kavya, you have question. All right. What is it, Kavya? No question. All right. Then lower your hand. Lower your hand. Come on. Okay. So I've just reduced it, right? Let's say I have just reduced it. So now let's see what I'm left with. I have 3n here. Is that okay if I write 3n here? Because there is 3 multiplying n. And I have 5 multiplied to 10 here. Did you see that what happened? Okay, so I will just write 5 multiplied 2 here, so it will be more clear for you. 5 multiplied 2 here, see 5 and 2 is remaining. And I can write this divided by 1 also, because in denominator there is only 1 left. So I can write divided by 1 also. Yes, Hasbi?
So that means when we multiply 5 by 2, 5 by 2, there is 10, right? And you write there 10 and you write that 3 and there, right?
Yes.
After that, we should do what we do always and remove that 10, or
Yes.
we don't remove that 10.
We remove that 3,
Right?
not 10. Remove the 3, we get n alone, not
Yeah.
10. Not
Means by the we have to divide by 3.
yes. So we'll get there. Wait, right? Because
Right?
we talk about cross multiplication for that. Yes, Kavya?
अब बुझेन यो 3n त्यसो के यस्तो
अनि यो 2 काटेकोसम्म बुझ्यो काव्य 2 र 3 काटेको त्यसले मल्टिप्लाई गरेको अब तलको सबै 1 1 भयो 1 मल्टिप्लाई 1 मल्टिप्लाई 1 1 भयो तल माथि n र 3 छ 3 टाइम्स n भनेको 3n हो
के
यहाँ हेर्नु त यो 3 र n बाँकी छ नि त 3 र n मल्टिप्लाई भयो 3n भयो यहाँ हेर्नु त 5 र 2 छ 5 मल्टिप्लाई 2 5 मल्टिप्लाई 2 भयो ओके Okay, so now this is where you see what I did है तपाईहरुले देख्नुभयो मैले के गरे मैले खासमा दुवै साइडमा मल्टिप्लाई गरेको दुवै साइडमा मल्टिप्लाई गरेर मैले खाली यो फ्र्याक्सन हटाउन खोजेको right what I did is I'm trying to remove this fraction state by multiplying by 2 here and again both side multiplying by 2 I'm removing this 2 and I'm removing 3 by multiplying both side by 3 यो 3 हटाउनलाई मैले both side मा 3 ले मल्टिप्लाई गरे so at last के आयो हेर्नु त 3n equals to 5 into 2 आयो this means cross multiply गरे जस्तै भएन त हेर्नु त 3 ले n लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्यो 2 ले 5 लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्यो सो तपाईले अब चाहनु भयो भने यस्तो गाह्रो मेथड गरेर which is the one that I have taught you यसरी गर्न नि सक्नुहुन्छ यसलाई सुरुमा 2 लाई हटायो त्यसपछि 3 लाई हटायो and then you got this or you can directly do the cross multiplication that's why the cross multiplication is important cross multiplication will help you skip this step यो स्टेप नगर्दा नि हुन्छ क्रस मल्टिप्लिकेसन डाइरेक्टली गर्दै भने किनभने रिजल्ट त क्रस मल्टिप्लिकेसन गर्दाखेरि जे आउँछ त्यही आइराछ नि सो द्याट्स व्हाई यु मे स्किप दिस मेथड गर्न चाहिँ हामीले इक्वेसनमा जे गर्छ त्यही नै गरे हो दुवै साइडमा एउटै खालको चेन्जेस ल्याएर भेरिएबललाई एक्लै बनाउन खोजेकै हो बट when we do cross multiply same thing happens हामीले यसरी गर्दा जे हुन्छ क्रस मल्टिप्लाईबाट गर्दा पनि त्यही नै हुन्छ सो इट इज बेटर टु युज क्रस मल्टिप्लिकेसन even if you don't use it's better to understand कि क्रस मल्टिप्लिकेसनले काम गर्छ Okay, it's okay if you don't want to use, this is confusing for you, you can use just the old methods that we've been using, which is very good. If you can always use the old method, that shows that you're very hardworking and you're conceptually sound. So that's good. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Keep trying to keep my straight face. All right. Okay. So that's what cross multiplication really is. Right? Now, yesterday I didn't teach you something and I asked you to do it yesterday, which is completely, totally my bad. So I shouldn't have asked you to do that. I completely forgot that I didn't teach you that. So I'm going to go through that process, right? And here, like Sasbi says, oh, yeah, divide by 3 garne, and divide by 3 garne, and then getting the answer, even if it comes in a whole number answer. If it does not come in a whole number, then a mixed fraction answer. So you know the drill there. Okay, so this is where we are talking about. This is what we're talking about. हेर्नुस् त यहाँ अब के गर्नु पर्यो यसलाई 2 लाई रिमुभ गर्नु पर्यो भने if you want to remove this 2 you're multiplying 2 here, right? 2 ले यता मल्टिप्लाई गर्नुहुन्छ, which means obviously यहाँ पनि गर्नु पर्यो. अनि 4 लाई हटाउनलाई के गर्नु पर्यो? यहाँ 4 ले मल्टिप्लाई गर्नु पर्यो, which means you are going to multiply by 4 here also. Or you can यो सबैलाई स्किप गरेर you can directly cross multiply. It's your choice. Cross multiply गर्दा नि हुन्छ, right? So cross multiply गर्दा के हुने भयो भने Rosen, I know you have done it, but I'm just trying to show these people multiply कसरी गर्ने है त. So यहाँ cross multiply गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ हेर्नु त, 4 ले गएर कसलाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्छ, n minus 2 लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्छ, n minus 2, right? अनि 2 ले गएर कसलाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्छ, 2 will go and multiply n plus 2. Now, यदि यहाँ multiply नलेखे पनि we will understand कि यो multiply गरिरहेछ, किनभने यो भनेको 2 times n plus 2 हुन्छ, यो भनेको 4 times n minus 2 हुन्छ. So even if there is no multiplication sign, you guys have to understand कि there is a multiplication happening. But for your easy understanding, I'll write the multiplication sign. Now, this is what I have to explain, right? अब यो कुरा बुझौँ है त, यसलाई कसरी गर्ने त, कसरी ब्र्याकेटलाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने, n minus 2. Okay, यसलाई बुझौँ है. I want everyone to pay 100% attention here because this is something new that I'm going to teach you. And if you understand this, I swear to you, everything will be so easy. Okay. I mean, comparatively, if you don't understand, it won't be easy. So, yeah. Okay. So, यसको meaning के हो भने, I will just go to the literal meaning of this. 4 ले यसलाई multiply गर्नुको meaning, we all know 4 चोटी n minus 2 लिने हो, right? n minus 2 लाई कति चोटी लिने? 4 चोटी लिने. 4 चोटी एड गर्ने. That's what multiplication is. 4 times 5 means 5 लाई 4 चोटी लिएर एड गर्नुस्. So म त्यही गर्छु. n minus 2 लाई 4 चोटी लिएर एड गर्छु. Plus n minus 2 plus. So this is like the long method. म तपाईहरुलाई short method सिकाउँछु. Don't worry, यस्तो गर्नु पर्दैन तपाईहरुले. तर बुझ्नलाई this is important. So n minus 2 फेरि लेख्छु. Alright. This is like my index finger. यस्तो भयो है. अब जोड्दाखेरि हेर्नु त हामीले अल्जेब्रिक सिम्प्लिफिकेसन गरेछ. लाइक टर्म जोडिन्छ. कतिवटा n छ? एउटा n, दुईटा n, तीनटा n, चारवटा n. चारवटा n जोड्यो. राइट? अनि कतिवटा -2 छ? -2 -2 -2 -2 -2. So 4 minus 2, that will be -8. If there is any problem, raise your hand. Kavya, you're raising your hand, but I don't think you have a question. So please don't do that. Okay. Okay. So मैले लिटरली यसलाई खोलेर हेर्दाखेरि यस्तो आयो. अब म के गरेर सिकाउँछु भने यस्तो नगरौँ. 4 multiply n minus 2 भनेको हेर्नु त के भयो? 4 चोटी n र 4 चोटी -2 लिएको जस्तै भएन त, हेर्नु त. किनभने 4 चोटी n र 4 चोटी यो लिँदाखेरि पनि 4n minus n आयो. यसलाई 4 चोटी खोलेर गर्दाखेरि पनि त्यही आयो. सो के गर्न मिल्यो भन्दाखेरि यो 4 ले एकचोटी n लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने अनि जे आउँछ त्यो लेख्ने, अनि 4 ले -2 लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने अनि त्यो जे आउँछ लेख्ने. सो you can either go and open the bracket like this, 4 चोटी सबै एड गर्ने. Otherwise, you can just multiply the component of it by 4. 4n भन्यो भने 4 चोटी n, 4 minus 2 चोटी भन्यो 4 चोटी -2, and you just open the bracket. यो भनेको 4n हुन्छ. 4 ले n लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा, 4 ले -2 लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा 4 टा -2 भनेको -8 हुन्छ. प्लस र माइनस को मल्टिप्लिकेसन I have already taught you. Sign will be minus. 4 2s are 8. So this is what happens. This is how you multiply. Now, I will just make it a little bit difficult by putting something in place of 4. Or let's not make it difficult. Let's just leave it like this. Okay, this is how we multiply. Either. I hope you're clear, right? So I want you to do this n number now. And Rosen, I'll come to you when we get the answer. I want you to do n number now. You can either do cross multiplication or you may follow our old method.